The current annual general meeting season has once again highlighted just how out of touch with reality executive pay has become. Big bonuses are being paid even when shareholders have suffered big losses. Andrew Robertson reports.
Shareholders largely turned a blind eye to executive pay when the economy was booming, but it's not booming now, and a string of high protest votes against this year's remuneration reports reveals many shareholders have had enough.
We're presently seeing results of companies where executives are getting paid substantial bonuses for loss-making ventures and questionable business strategies where shareholders are actually losing a lot of money.
BlueScope Steel and One Steel are two examples of companies continuing to pay big bonuses as shareholders have suffered big losses. Others, such as Commonwealth Bank, Wesfarmers and QR National, reset missed bonus targets to make them easier. The big question is how to stop that seemingly unjustified transfer of wealth from shareholders to management.
We find that in France and Germany and in Japan, people run big, complex organisations for far less money than Americans and Australians and the English increasingly pay themselves.
Professor Jack Gray from the Centre for Market Dysfunctionality at the University of Technology in Sydney believes the reason executives in Australia are so highly paid is that there's no genuine market for their services.
Markets work best when they're both sides, sellers and buyers, have equal information and equal power. And here is a case where the information is only one-sided and the power is only one-sided because shareholders are too diffuse.
Which for Professor Gray means in Australia all the power rests with people such as remuneration consultants, directors and the executives themselves, who all have a vested interest in pay being as high as possible. Professor Gray thinks it's time for boards to stand up for their shareholders and instead of trying to hang on to executives at any cost, be prepared to let them leave if they're not happy with their remuneration.